So if you're like me and you really love Fortnite, I'm sure almost everybody watching this video have seen either videos, news reports, Twitter articles, interviews, stuff like that about how some of the top Fortnite players, like how much they make, how much they're earning, how much they're getting. And, you know, it's kind of drawn my attention because I've seen a lot of people talking about it and a lot of people complaining about it and a lot of people discussing it just in general that really, in my opinion, have a very misconstrued, I guess, reality of how much some of these people are really making. And so I decided to make a video of this to kind of give you guys what I consider the top 10 earning Fortnite players. I did a little bit of research here. I went and looked at, you know, the amount of views they're getting on YouTube, the amount of subscribers they have on Twitch. And since I've been a streamer slash YouTuber for 5 years full time now, I have a pretty good idea of, you know, how much money they're making off of, you know, X amount of views or X amount of subscribers, or, you know, what their donations could look like. Obviously, every streamer is a little bit different. Some streamers get a lot more donations than others, and we'll talk about that more in this video. But I just wanted to say at the start of this video that this video isn't to, you know, go at the content creators or really reveal their life. Like, I could be way off, and I probably am way off with some of these answers, but I'm just gonna kind of give you the top 10 list and what I estimate they make compared to what, you know, some news reports may say. As you guys seen, a very popular article with Ninja, I think he did it with like CBS, came out and said that he was making $500,000 a month. Well, I thought that was kind of funny because at the time he had around 230,000 subscribers on Twitch, which that alone was a lot more than $500,000 a month. That's not including his YouTube and his donations and all that other stuff. So I'm going to do my best to kind of show you guys all the things that can add up in this whole industry and kind of give you guys an idea, a breakdown, as close as I can, you know what I mean? And I really didn't want this to be like, you know, hurt any of these creators. It's more of an entertainment value and kind of breaking down how the income of people, you know, people is in general, you know, like my income or like other streamers, YouTubers income. You know, not everybody wants you guys to know this information. Some streamers want you know, you to know how blessed they are. Like I talk about money every once in a while. I'm like, thank you, I'm so blessed. It's not like I'm like a billionaire out here like balling, or even a millionaire, or even 100,000aire, but you know, my life is a lot better than it was previously, and I'm so thankful for that, and I'm sure every guy on this list fully agrees with that. I do also want to say, do not look at this for personal expectations. I remember when I was streaming, I would often get donations. Hey, how much money do you make a month? I'm looking to get into streaming myself. Well, you know, if you're looking at Ninja, or if you're looking at, you know, any of these guys on this list, and you're wanting to know, you know, the exact amount from them, like how much they get paid, because that's what you're looking to do, you already messed up, because like it's not realistic that anybody watching this video could, you know, ever top this list, right? Maybe one of us could if you really worked hard, but I'm saying, like, for the average Joe, you're not looking to be on the top of this list and be making, you know, tons of crazy money. You should just kind of look at it from a stream to stream individual. Maybe realize, you know, with this many viewers, they might be making X amount, and kind of, you know, narrow them percentages down to your audience and look at it that way. So don't expect to be all the way up there with Ninja and all these other guys on the list. It's just not going to happen. Even for me, I've been doing this for years. I think I'm really good at Fortnite. I think I'm funny. I know how the whole system works. I know how to make good videos that people want to watch and stuff like that, but I'm not thinking I'm going to make as much as Ninja. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. So yeah, this is just a video of me putting my 2 cents in, trying to break down stuff, and overall just go over numbers the best possible that I could. I don't know if you guys do enjoy this video, but if you guys could, drop a big fat like on it. Like, seriously, let's go for 10,000 likes. You know what I mean? Maybe your boy's trying to get on this list someday, okay? I need everyone watching this to like and subscribe right now, or we ain't even friends, dude. But seriously though, let's kind of go over this list, and let's kind of discuss how much these guys really make. So obviously everybody on this list has a lot of different things going on, right? Everybody has different sponsorships. Everybody might have different platforms. Some of these guys have different platforms. You know, some of these guys are more on Twitch than YouTube. Some of these guys are more on YouTube than Twitch. It all pays differently, right? Everybody here has probably more than one income source, probably a lot of income sources that I don't even know about and you don't even know about, because that's just what you do. When you're an entrepreneur, when you're doing this stuff, like, you're always looking for more ways. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's one thing I learned very early on in my career. You know, you don't want to have everything coming from one source, because then, well, what if that one source decides to go away someday, then you don't have anything? So I'm just going to talk about the more general, like, public things that everybody knows. Example, their Twitch channels, their YouTube channels, and maybe like merchandise, which obviously some of these guys really kill it in. One in particular I could think of, and that's really what I'm going to keep it to. I don't want to try to add up every little figure of every little thing and try to throw it at your face, and, you know, that's just not what I'm going to do here. So we're gonna start off this top 10 list. The first person on this list is actually very interesting because it's the only streamer on here that streams on YouTube. And I think some of you guys probably already know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Nick A30. Honestly, in my personal opinion, he's the only streamer on this list. I literally cannot watch his stream, not because I don't like, I actually really love Nick, but he moves so quickly. Like he's just like flipping everywhere and like building like crazy. Like it literally makes me like want to puke because it's so fast that like I can't even handle it. I play on console and I have like general motion sickness of video games sometimes if it's like really wild, especially when spectating someone else. I literally can't watch the guy. So you can't really go off like a sub count based on this guy. It's more off viewership. But I will say that YouTube in general, now that I've been streaming on YouTube, my experiences with YouTube is YouTubers get way more donations as far as like quantity of donations. Like as a YouTube streamer, if you guys have ever watched Nick A30 stream, he's probably getting donation after donation after donation after donation, like more so than probably any of these other guys on this list. And I think that's because he's on YouTube. YouTube really promotes like the super chatting. You know, now that I've switched to YouTube, it's like I get donation after donation after donation. And so it's really hard for me to kind of iron down how much that really is. But I will say like a general rate you can go on for YouTube viewership. And it really depends. It really depends heavily on, you know, how long of the videos they make. You know, if they're making every video over 10 minutes, they're probably making a little bit more money than if they're posting 5-minute videos. And also if they put extra ads in it. I think a lot of YouTubers don't really know about putting mid-roll ads, but mid-roll ads can really increase their income. So like the last 30 days in views, he's gotten 22 million views on YouTube. A general consensus, I'm not even going to try to say the word, is 1,000 views equals $1. So you can do the math there. Like I said, I don't want to like break down and expose everybody, but that's generally what I would say. Do I think it's more than that? Yes, that's like a bottom line estimation, but at least there, if not more, maybe double. I don't know. And as far as I know, I don't think he has any merchandise. And like I said, he doesn't stream on Twitch. So he probably does have other sources of income. He has other things coming in, I'm sure. I just don't know them. So let's go to the next person on the list. The next person on the list is someone that every time I stream, I see this spammed all in my chat. It's C-Day. I don't know how many of you guys know the C-Day. He makes very, like, I've watched his videos lately, and like, they're very interesting. And he's kind of fun. He's got a fun twist to it all. But his YouTube is killing it. I'm pretty positive he doesn't stream on Twitch. He just does YouTube videos, and every video that he posts gets like millions and millions of views. Like, I think he's averaging almost more views per video than even like Ninja is. Like the last videos I've seen, like 4 million, 5 million views. Like, that's insane. He kind of came out of nowhere, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know. This guy blew up. But his last 30 days of YouTube views, this is another one that's purely based off YouTube, is 63 million views. And like I said, you can kind of take that $1,000 to $1 estimate there. And, you know, it depends, like I said, if he posts longer than 10 minutes, if he puts mid-roll ads and stuff like that, it could really 2 times to 3 times that. I don't know if he does. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not trying to directly expose here, but 63 million views in the last month. All right, up next is a very interesting one to me because this guy, for like like I said, like he has a lot of things publicly going on. He's very big on Twitch, he's very big on YouTube, and also his merchandise is absolutely killing it. Not only that, he's really like, I would say he's almost growing, one of the fastest growing people on this list. His numbers are really going up. Everybody sees that, and he's quickly becoming one of the most popular Twitch streamers in the world, literally. We're talking about Nick Mercs. I think a lot of you guys, he's very loved. I think everybody on this list is very loved, really. No, obviously, they're the most popular guys in Fortnite. But Nick Mercs isn't as big as the rest of these guys on YouTube. He's getting 10 million views every 30 days. Still really good, obviously, a strong YouTube channel, but he's mainly based on Twitch, where he has 33,000 subscribers currently. But I got this estimate from a website as well as the rest of these guys' sub counts. But I do know some of their peaks from the past, from actually like watching them being a part of the climb, you know what I mean? So not only that, but he recently launched some merch that, like, I think he sold like 5,000 pieces of merchandise in the last like in like a day or two or so. I don't know, I don't remember the exact stat on it, but his merch is killing it. Like, Nick Mercs has such a loyal, such a strong community. Like, I've known this guy way back, dude, like way back. I knew this guy before he even like blew up, like when he was pulling like 200 viewers back in Advanced Warfare. You know, it's been crazy to see the climb of this dude, just the work ethic and all that. I can't say enough about my boy Nick. But So 10 million views on YouTube, about 33,000 subs. I think everybody knows. I mean, somebody can comment it down below. Technically, I'm like a Twitch partner, so I'm not supposed to like talk on my contract specifics. But I'm sure there'll be a comment down below saying about how much money a person will get for 1 subscriber per month. But I do want to say that probably every guy on this list gets a higher rate. I will say that. I'm not going to say what the higher rate is, but you'll see the standard rate, I'm sure, down in the comments. This guy and every other guy on this list probably gets higher than the standard rate, which, I mean, they should, because they're pulling in a lot of subscribers, right? Like, they should get a little bit more for it. That's just my opinion. Number 7, we have a good friend of mine. I've known this guy literally for like 6 years. I'm not even kidding. Like, me and this dude go way back to before I was even like a streamer or a YouTuber. I was kind of at the start. At the time, he was streaming this game called War Z. Some of you guys might know the throwback. We're talking about my boy Dakotas. Dakota's absolutely killing it. I remember like when Fortnite first started, Dakotas was, in my personal opinion, I think he was like kind of the first guy to do it, right? Like he was blowing up. I remember, like, I don't know why I didn't start doing Fortnite earlier. I was playing the game, but I didn't start making content of it. But I remember like looking at his social blade and like, holy crap, like showing my friends, like, dude, look how much he's blowing up. Like, he literally like came in, like at the time, I think like the old game he was playing, Wars, he was dead. He was like maybe playing PUBG, some other battle royale games, you know, not doing too crazy. I think he was pulling like 10,000 views a video, like 300 viewers on Twitch, and then bam, Fortnite came out. Now he's pulling like 20,000, 30,000 live views, like 300,000, 400,000 views every single video. Can't be proud enough for my man Dakotas. But he is now pulling in 18 million views in the last 30 days, and I believe he has around 20,000 subscribers. So if you can go, you know, the previous maths of what I said. Not to mention that Dakotas is also on a team called TSM, which there's probably some kind of contracts there with all the sponsors and stuff like that. So that's something to take into consideration to add a little bit of his, I guess, net worth or value or whatever you want to say on top of just strictly his numbers on Twitch and YouTube. But I got him at number 7 on the list. Number 6 on the list is somebody that wasn't on this list probably a month or 2 months ago, who has been literally killing it and might soon find himself number 1 on this list, to be completely honest with you. We're talking about Tfue. Tfue has so much going for him. His channel is literally killing it. His Twitch channel is killing it. Like, dude, he's on the verge of becoming the biggest Twitch Fortnite streamer. You know, Ninja blew up and like he has all this stuff going on. He's going to meet these celebrities and do all these events and stuff like that. Cannot diss the guy at all. He's making big moves in life. But Tfue, meanwhile, is at home grinding, and everybody's starting to think he's the best player in the world. And that's really what got Ninja where he was. He was the best player in the world, and he was grinding. So Tfue really blowing up. He's got 60 million views in the last 30 days. I think he has around 20 to 30,000 subscribers. Couldn't really find an accurate count for him, so I just kind of put him where the rest of these guys that I couldn't, you know, that I found that are around his size or whatever. But he's been pulling like 50,000, 60,000 viewers, you know, per stream, on top of like millions of views per video, which is actually pretty savage. I think honestly, Tfue, good chance that he's gonna be number 1 or maybe even top 3 on this list sometime in the future. But like I said, this list is like current day who I believe in order has earned the most money overall off Fortnite, not like who's earning the most right now, if that makes sense. So this list will change in my opinion, but this is my list where I got him. Like he's ranking up the racks, he's racking up the ranks very quickly at the pace that he's in right now. Not to mention he's also signed to the team FaZe. I'm sure everybody knows who FaZe is. By the way, Tfue used to be in Doom. I don't think a lot of people know that. He used to be in Doom. Cool dude. Like, I gotta meet the guy sometime. It's gotta go down. Number 5, we got TSM Daquan. Now Daquan like blew up. Like, he was in TSM, one of the first guys in TSM, made up the pro team. So he's obviously got the contract there as well. But like, it's kind of like Daquan came out of left field to me. Like, he was always a big streamer and like in the group, but then somehow he just like separated himself from the bunch. When the TSM guys originally formed, you know, Myth, Hamlins, Camille's, and Daquan, Myth was by far the biggest, and now, well, I think Daquan's bigger than Myth, actually by quite a bit. Every time I see Daquan streaming, he's pulling, you know, the second or third, like he's up there with Tfue and Ninja, and also his YouTube is just absolutely murdering it. Daquan has gotten 68 million views in the last 30 days, and I think he has around 20 to 30,000 subs on Twitch as well. Like I said, not to mention all the sponsors from TSM on the pro team and all that. Who knows how much that contract's worth, but Daquan absolutely killing it. At number 4, and this is actually something very interesting. I don't know much about this guy's channel, and I feel like for some reason I never see anybody talking about this guy. It's like he's underground, just like killing it. We got music. I don't even know how to say the guy's name, dude. But surprisingly, this is the most viewed in the last 30 days. He has more views than any other YouTuber on this list. Literally beats Ninja, beats everybody on this list. I put him at number 4 because I feel like he's been killing it, but like suddenly he's like killing it. Obviously, if he keeps killing it at this pace, he will rank up this list very quickly. But he's gotten 143 million views in the last 30 days. And just that alone got him number 4 on this list. I don't think he streams or anything, but 143 million views in 30 days. What the heck? Up next on the list, we have number 3, and I really like this guy, but I feel like stuff's been really going, like, it just seems like every tournament for some reason just doesn't go his way, and I think he's so good at the game. I still think he's one of the best players. I still really like him. He would have been probably number 2 on this list, but I feel like he's one of the guys falling. Like, I think some of these other guys might pass him quickly, but like I said, this is overall money that I believe they have earned off playing Fortnite. Number 3, we have Myth. Myth was the biggest, or the second biggest forever. I think he peaked around 50 to 60,000 subscribers on Twitch. He's still getting 22 million views in the last 30 days. His Twitch channel is just killing it. He's obviously the captain of the TSM team. His merchandise, like, I've seen that really pop in. I think really Myth is, like, I still think Myth is like a bigger name than someone like Tfue or Daquan, but like his numbers just aren't there. Like they are. I don't know. It's really weird, but I still have Myth number 3 on this list. At number 2, we got the legend e.lga. Now, I don't know, e.lga gets like a lot of hate amongst the community. Everybody like memes his intros and memes his videos and all that stuff. But you know what? My boy's getting 109 million views in the past 30 days. For some reason, everyone likes to hate on e.lga, but I'm like, dude, if you could get 109 million views in a month, you would do it too. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't know. His videos aren't that bad. I think, like, I don't know. They're kind of corny. I feel like they're for little kids. I don't watch them personally, but I don't have anything that, like, you know what I mean? Like, the dude's killing it. He's like the 3rd biggest on YouTube Fortnite channel that exists. How can you hate on the guy? You know what I mean? How can you hate on the guy? And then not to mention he has tons of merch. He doesn't really stream on you know, Twitch, but I know he's been around the game for a long time and a really big YouTuber for a long time. He has a lot of sponsor deals. He has a lot of things going for him. You know what I mean? And at number 1, I want to say this. He makes a lot more than 500,000 a month. I don't know who came up with this number, but he's getting 140 million views in the last 30 days and has around 100,000 subs on Twitch right now. I think he peaked at around 250,000 subscribers on Twitch. Ninja, the legend, dude. Like, this guy's like out there like an A-list celebrity, dude. He's meeting people. Like, it's crazy to think that like Ninja, like, the amount of pool that Ninja has is like, I don't know, like his numbers don't directly represent it, but like he really is like all of these other guys combined. Like, as far as like if he walked out, like he can't even go shopping at a mall now. Like, Ninja is literally an A-list celebrity, and it's crazy that he's gotten to that level. You know, seeing where he's came from, you know, grinded H1, grinded PUBG, grinded all this stuff, and he is topping this list, and I think he will be topping this list for a while. I mean, like I said, I see people catching up. I see Tfue catching up. I see Daquan catching up. I see them catching up. Nick Burks I see catching up, but I don't really think they're ever going to get to that level. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's possible. I feel like Fortnite isn't as poppin' as it was like 2 months ago. It's still the most poppin' game in the world, but I think that was the peak. And I said it when he was there, when Ninja was there. I was like, dude, this is the most subs he's ever gonna have, when he had around 250K. I remember saying that to like some friends. They're like, nah, he's gonna hit like 300. I'm like, nah, dude, trust me, bro. And well, here we are. Obviously still killing it. Obviously multi-million dollars. Like, obviously just on another level. Top in the list, man. I don't know. I wanted to make this video. I thought this was a cool video. I thought it was a cool idea. I thought, you know, kind of educate you guys a little bit, give you guys kind of a math to go off of. I'm not going to sit here and spiel the exact amounts, but I'm kind of just going over their public numbers, giving you about what that would make, not including, like, I don't know their donations. I don't know that stuff, but I do know their sub count, their views and stuff like that, and kind of what sponsorships could be, and things of that nature. That is the top 10 highest earning Fortnite players in my personal opinion. I think it's a pretty accurate list. I don't know. If you guys have a different list, comment it down below. Comment like your top 10, maybe your top 3, top 5, something. Like, give me something. I want to see what you guys have to say. But guys, without further ado, that will be it for this video. Be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Turn on the notifications. So without further ado, guys, I'll see you later with another video.